would like to speak about glycogen synthesis and its breakdown. GLUT2 transporter is located in hepatocyte, which means glucose can enter into the hepatocyte and leave the hepatocyte too. Glucose, which is referred to as the Mr. Lewis, on his forehead we give the 4th position, in his hand the 6th position, and the 1st position in his dick. With the help of hexokinase, he gets a lollipop, which is referred to as phosphate, in his hand, which is the 6th position, and given the name glucose 6-phosphate. When he saw phosphoglycerate mutase, he slipped his lollipop into his dick position. And now we call it as glucose 1-phosphate. UTP is the lady dog. She stands for uridine triphosphate. Once she met with Mr. Lewis, she fell on him and wanted to marry him in church with the help of the father, UDP glucose pyrophosphorylase, the enzyme. And now this beautiful couple is called UDP glucose. Meantime, the two inorganic phosphates which are bonded to each other are broken down with the help of pyrophosphatase into inorganic phosphate. Once glycogenin, who is called the Sasha, interfered with this couple, glucose binded with glycogenin, which means Sasha with Mr. Lewis, and the lady dog left. When Sasha and Lewis was walking nearby the park, a miracle happened. Bananas start appearing above Lewis' head. It is called autoglycosylation. Let me explain what is autoglycosylation. Bananas are attached in 1 to 4th direction without any enzymes involved. This is called autoglycosylation. Then glycogen synthase, the monkey, who is positively regulated by glucose and glucose 6-phosphate, started adding bananas up the column in 1 to 4th direction, preparing for King Juliet. By removing uridine diphosphate and attaching glucose units one onto each other up the column. When King Juliet arrived to his kingdom, they called him the branching enzyme. Monkey left immediately and then uses his scissors to cut 1/4 bond between glucose units and form 1/6 bond between glucose units, making a branch. So people of King Juliet named him as alpha-1,4-glucosidase since he cuts the 1/4 bond, and also named him 4 to 6 transferase because he forms 1 to 6 bond by transferring glucose from 4th position to 6th position. Finally, glycogen synthase grows bananas up the column and branching enzyme forms branches. If there is no branching, glycogen as straight chains will take up more space, and this would lead to glycogen storage diseases. I will explain you in the next video about glycogen storage diseases. And now let me explain you about the breakdown of glycogen. Glycogen breaks down in muscles when we need energy and in liver when the blood glucose is low. During glycogen breakdown, glycogen phosphorylase, we give it name as RICO. RICO starts plucking each glucose molecule from the glycogen branch until 4 glucose units are left, and then he adds phosphate group from his bag to the glucose molecule, creating glucose 1-phosphate, and then converting into glucose 6-phosphate and to glucose and sending it out of the glucose 2 transporter. Then Raphael sees these 4 glucose units on this branch and starts to break each glucose units out and attach it again onto the branch with more than 4 glucose units. And now Raphael is named as 4 to 4 transferase because he transfers glucose molecules from 4th position to the 4th position on the branch with more than 4 glucose units. And then when Raphael flies away and comes again, and now he is named as 1,6-glucosidase because he cuts the final glucose molecule that is on that branch with 1 glucose molecule, which is the 1,6 glucose bond. And now glycogen attached to a single straight chain glucose molecules are now referred to as glycogen primer and sent back again when glycogen synthesis is required.